Hi guys, good morning. Welcome to Storytime. My name is Shashim Liu. I'm a blogger from Suriname, South America. I know I said I was gonna do a podcast a couple of years ago, but I never really got around to it. Mostly because I always had a busy life or have a busy life and I feel like I'm juggling a lot of things around. I'm sure a lot of you can relate, but I finally decided to start my podcast today and I'm using Podbean for the first time. Yay! Um, so anyway, I wanted to kind of talk with you guys about self-love. That's one of the topics you guys will probably hear me on more often. That's also one of the things I mostly blog about on my website, www.chashampinblogspot.com. Storytime. I also write about other things. I also write about travel. I write about food. I write about life, living in Suriname, the South American experience, places that I go to. And 2022 is a new beginning. So I decided to take it a step further with my writing career and write more often. But that's not what I'm here to talk about today. I'm here to talk about powerful affirmations to start the day. I started practicing affirmations a while ago and I wish I practiced it sooner. I know it sounds cliche. You probably hear that from a lot of people, but I'm not trying to sell you any products or anything like that or something like that. I'm trying to share stories with you because that's what it's mostly about right here on Storytime. And the story that I wanted to share with you guys today is about the effect of affirmations and how positive affirmations can positively influence our lives. In my case, I noticed that. Since the moment I practiced affirmations, it made it easier for me to practice boundaries. And if you've ever had people pleasing habits, raise your hand and you know what it feels like. You know how important it can be to be able to set boundaries and to protect your own energy, but also to value yourself, to nourish yourself, to prioritize yourself, your own mental, emotional, and physical health. Being able to choose for yourself in life. That's a lot of things that a lot of people nowadays have issues with or problems with. And I used to be one of them until I stumbled upon affirmations. Okay, it's kind of funny how I stumbled upon it. It's not really that I went on the internet and studied it and things like that. These self-love strategies and techniques that I share with you guys and even on my blog are things that I've actually tried for myself and implemented in my own life. So I'm sharing these experiences based on the results that I've seen. And also, I have given this kind of advice to a lot of people. And upon implementing it, even they started noticing changes. I like to think that's because practicing these affirmations triggers something in your subconscious. It's like you're leaving keys in your mind. You're telling yourself that, you're telling the universe that, you're telling all the energy around you that this is what I like and this is what I do not like. But at the same time, being open and accepting to learning new things. Hmm. Yeah. Affirmations. Okay. Words have power. We all know that. Whether it's talking in the media, every day you come across words, whether that be written, verbal. It's an important main form of communication in most cases. Words have energy. Words have intent. I like to think that because of the way how when someone tells you something with a certain energy, you feel that there's a certain intent behind it. But for today, I just want to keep you guys motivated and not like start out my podcast to make it turn in one long ass history class or whatever or education class. unless you're into that sort of things, because coincidentally history was one of my favorite subjects. Yeah, I'm so totally new to this. So let's see. Let me know if you have a positive experience from this or if you like this audio. But I'm trying to keep you motivated for today, even when you're having a difficult day or even when you feel like you're being procrastinating in your own life, whether that be whether you have to take actions for other people's in your career or for yourself, procrastination to get things done. I think it's a way of your mind and your body and your soul saying, I'm tired and I don't believe that I can do this, or I don't believe that I'm good enough to do this. Or it could also be sometimes we don't feel motivated in our lives. We can't find that spark anymore because we're frustrated due to different circumstances around us. Whatever your reasons may be. We know that it can be a self-sabotaging trait that we cannot control at times. But it's okay. When you're here at Storytime, the whole point of being a part of the Storytime tribe is that we don't judge. It's a place of healing. It's a place of love. We practice self-love over here. And a part of being self-love is accepting yourself for who you are and not being over harsh with yourself. And when you do that, the healing becomes much easier. And now you must be wondering, why is healing important? Well, the moment that you start to heal, your light starts to shine brighter. But we're going to get back on that of the powerful affirmations that I wanted to share with you guys today, because I think that for my first live podcast, I'm going to make this a short one. But I will be back with more in the future, I promise. And if you're interested in more on the self-love topic, be sure to check out my blog. I'm going to start off with the first affirmation that I wanted to share with you guys today. The first affirmation is I am at peace. It is so important that you tell yourself that you are at peace at the beginning of the day. When you do this, you set the tune for your energy. You decided what frequency you want it to be on. No one can easily come and change the channel or interrupt your vibes or influence the way you feel to make you unnecessarily feel bad or throw you off. But another thing is, when you're at peace with yourself, you don't go looking for unnecessary drama. You don't go looking for distractions. When you're at peace with who you are, you make it easier to be the most authentic version of yourself. And only by allowing yourself to be the most authentic version of yourself can you improve yourself and start the healing journey. So that's the first affirmation or powerful affirmation that I use to start my day. You guys should try it out. Whatever isn't giving you peace in life, make notes of that. And we're gonna come back on that maybe in another episode or something like that, because this one is about powerful affirmations to start the day. My second powerful affirmation for the day that I like to use is my day will be filled with positive experiences. The reason why I say this is because, have you ever been in one of those situations where you don't have any reason at all to not enjoy your life at the moment or enjoy the things in your life, but you're just not feeling it, you're not happy at that moment, you're not content, you're frustrated. It happens to the best of us. That's mostly when something on the inside is trying to tell us. But it can be a disappointment for the people around us too. Because sometimes we have people in our lives